My name is Aaron Sims. I'm the founder and executive producer of Inwood Art Works. I am a longtime Inwood resident, and Inwood Art Works' mission is to create and curate professional performing and visual arts in Inwood and its surrounding community. I created this nonprofit to actually champion local artists who live here, and thereby also cultivating the local arts-loving people here in Northern Manhattan. So there's no, other than the United Palace, which is a big, ginormous, wonderful Wonder Theater and bus and truck place, there are no venues for theater or for opera or for dance or for visual art, particularly movie theaters. So none in Inwood, it's zero whatsoever. There's a couple in Washington Heights. So it's, we kind of, have used the cultural fabric of the neighborhood as a canvas to create. And we've been going strong for a good time here. And, we've become kind of like a performing arts center without the building. When I moved up here, I noticed that there were so many talented people who lived here, who worked on Broadway, Off-Broadway, opera. We're talking stagehands, we're talking singers, we're talking playwrights, visual artists, musicians, composers, you name it. So many photographers, so many talented people who lived here that were neighbors. And there were nowhere for, selfishly, to enjoy a movie or to see their work. We all have to go downtown or out of town to work. So I thought, well, gee, someone should really do something about that. Here it was, a little time later, it was me. So I take pride in the fact that that it works because the people in this neighborhood want it to work. It's for them and it's about them, and that's what's the great thing about this community, is that it's a wonderful multicultural, creative community, and I think we create that platform for it to happen. Inwood Art Works is unique in the fact of the matter is that it directly serves the people who live. It's hyper-local, and I think it's been successful in the fact that people continue to embrace it. We do, our holy trinity is, I like to say, is film, stage, and visual arts. And our film program is robust. Our Inwood Film Festival is going real strong. That gives grants to local artists. So we put money back into the local community, which also benefits every business in this community. Our free outdoor bilingual cinema series is the only one in New York City, let alone possibly the state. We do pop-up art galleries and local dormant commercial spaces that, bring life into dormant spaces in our community that vitalizes commercial corridors for all businesses and all members of our community. Not to mention our live concert programming and dance and opera and theater program that we've created for this community, puts money in artists' pockets and also gives people to ask the question, why do I have to go downtown? Why go downtown and spend the money? And now there's going to be congestion pricing, and there's, of course, subway fares are going to be going up because the MTA keeps on gouging people for money. So, hey, why don't we just stay here and walk to something and enjoy it and get first class? You can listen to Carnegie Hall musicians right here in this auditorium in Inwood. The program we offer the community begins with our film series. We do the Inwood Film Festival, which champions local filmmakers from the Northwest Bronx, Inwood and Washington Heights. And you can either make your film here or live somewhere else, or live here and make your film somewhere else or here. And so that's been going strong now for about 8 years. And then we have the filmmakers Al Fresco, which is New York City's only outdoor bilingual cinema series, which offers free outdoor programming to the entire community every week for like 13 weeks in the summer. We also have live performances of local artists playing, which means music, dance, opera, tapping, whatever. A live performance is happening before those screenings, which is pretty awesome. We have a podcast that comes out weekly, which gives a highlight to showcasing the musicians, writers, theater makers, and artists of all stripes who make their home here in what we affectionately call upstate Manhattan. And then we take over dormant commercial space to create pop-up art galleries for visual artists, which also turn into little mini performing arts centers because we end up doing all sorts of programming there. And last but not least, we do a concert series featuring classical and jazz and contemporary music. Collaboration and partnerships are key for us. We love to find people who are like-minded and want to reach people like we do in the community, because listen, we're all trying to do the same thing as connect people in our community. So we have great partnerships with pretty much everybody in this community, whether it's the barbershop, Ray's Barbershop, whether it's Columbia University or near Presbyterian Hospital or United Palace or the Hispanic Society of America, Inwood Farm, Chubby Hook, Triumph Public House, Chalk NYC, you name it. You don't have to be an arts organization to be a partner, big and small. I think that's what takes up, that's what the beautiful thing about Inwood Art Works is that everyone sees the value in what we do, and we see the value in that being a part of that bigger part of that community, being a cog in the community, and make the great machine of this community keep running. So we value, being a member of the Chamber of Commerce of Washington Heights and Inwood has been a great partnership for us as well. It's very valuable to be a member of the Washington Heights Inwood Chamber of Commerce because it's about connecting people together and the fact that we are all stronger together. We also have opportunities, for networking and for membership and for workshops and, to build skill sets in the community. So I feel like what we do great with Inwood Art Works is we connect artists and also administrators and technicians to further themselves and their careers. And I think the Chamber offers great opportunities to help the individuals and small businesses to better themselves, and hopefully that brings back to a more healthy and robust community.